Hey everybody, Tosan here. Some people asked me to do a vlog talking about the expansion that they showed at BlizzCon, the Mists of Pandaria. So here I am, I'm gonna do that. And if you're wondering why my facial hair is like this, it's because either A, I'm dressing up as a lumberjack for Halloween, or B, I'm part of a shaving strike to fight for bearded man rights, or C, I'm a lazy piece of shit. Yeah. So, Mists of Pandaria. Okay, there's lots of new things. Level 90 cap, whoop-de-doo. I don't really think that's a feature, that's more of like a cost to me. Who wants to level for 5 more levels, right? Even if Kung Fu Pandas and Oriental settings are involved. First, I want to get out of the way the good stuff. The new talent system is fucking sweet, I think. It's easily the best system they've had thus far. Sure, there's always going to be cookie cutter crap. Can't really stop that, but in general, it's the best system they've had so far, I think, as far as creativity goes, because right now, it's very rare that people vary in their spec, you know, depending on what they're doing, PvE or PvP or whatever. So there's really not a lot of creativity in spec choices right now, and I definitely think this will be the best for spec choices. Yes, some of the talents are going to be, like, obviously for solo PvP, like if you're just grinding BGs by yourself or world PvPing all by yourself, there's going to be some talents that are obviously better for that, and then there's going to be some that are obviously better for like arena play when you have a healer on your team, stuff like that. So there will be some obvious cookie cutter choices depending on what you're doing at the time, but I definitely think that there will be choices and people will vary, and that's the goal, and I think that's awesome. And of course you guys have to remember a lot of the talents you saw at the preview are definitely going to change, so don't freak out about what you see now. Some of the choices are like really obvious right now, like Silencing Shot versus Wyvern Sting versus Intimidation. Obviously Silencing Shot is way better than the other two, based on its cooldown especially, but I'm sure they will make the decision a bit harder, probably buff the other two or something. Okay, so I think that's awesome. Word on the street is that Blizzard is going to focus a little bit more on PvP. Hopefully they balance the game better. That's what I'm hearing from people, inside sources, because there's no big antagonist boss, you know what I mean? There's no main boss like Arthas or Deathwing for this expansion, so hopefully they'll focus a little bit more on the PvP as well, and balancing and whatnot. Okay, so let's check out this little trailer here. That's right, big fat Kung Fu Pandas, just like the movie. Alright, some of this stuff is cool, okay. Okay, here we are at the Pokemon battles. Yeah, I don't like that very much, but I mean, it can't do any real harm. I personally think it's retarded, because everybody knows what Pokemon is, and this is exactly the same as Pokemon. So, I don't really have a problem with that. I'm kind of torn. I think it's kind of dumb, but I also know that it's not going to hurt anybody, so why not throw it in there, right? Okay, fair enough. I guess I'm neutral on that topic. And there is the pandas. Now, I know the Pandarens or whatever have been part of the Warcraft lore for a while, so it's not like they're just randomly throwing them in there because there was an animated movie. We already have giant talking biped heifers in the game, so why not add some pandas, right? Whoop-de-doo, new continent, yada yada. I don't really care that they're adding a panda race. I don't desire them, but I don't dislike the idea either. I'm neutral on that. So out of this whole expansion, all I've really gathered is that they might focus a little more on PvP, and the new talent system is awesome, and apparently people want Pokemon in the game. So, you know, whatever, I don't really have an opinion other than that. So sorry if you wanted something more in depth, but we obviously don't have a whole lot of information other than that. But of course, if you do that deal where you sign up for a year of WoW, if you decide that you want to play it for that much longer, then you get Diablo 3 for free. You get to play the beta, and then you also get some badass Tyrael mount for WoW. Now, normally I don't like those fruity mounts that they've added in, like the Celestial Steed. The lion thing was kind of cool. But Tyrael's mount is pretty fucking badass. Tyrael himself is a badass, so obviously his mount would be badass. So I definitely think it's worth doing, because I know I'm going to be playing WoW for at least another year, so I might as well sign up for that, right? Of course, it's saying my account is ineligible for no reason whatsoever, so I'm going to have to call them and figure out what's what. You know, now that they're adding Pokemon battles in the game, I really wish I got the collector's edition of StarCraft 2 so I could have a Thor, because I mean, Thor has got to be a Dominator, you know what I mean? I mean, what the fuck's a little Murloc gonna do against a damn Thor, you know what I mean? It's got fucking like 12 guns on its shoulders. Murloc's got like a little tiny spear or something. Anyway, that's it for my opinion on the next expansion. I think the new talent system will be awesome, and hopefully it'll breathe some life into the game again. That would be good. I still like WoW. It's still better than any other MMO currently. in my opinion. The game mechanics are very unique in how the game actually plays, and that's something that other MMOs that try to tap into the WoW MMO market can't seem to get right, is the feel of the game. So WoW's still got that going for it. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and peace out.